Hello gamers, hello Watch It Play viewers, hello Rodney and friends and fans. Um, this is a small experiment because I use a different camera and setup for this video response. I hope it works well. And I would like to try to address and answer the current two questions, which are challenging again. Congratulations for this, Rodney. Very, very interesting questions. The first one was about gaming or the gamers being a social community or a social event. And yes, I don't want to dive very deeply into it. I think it becomes very obvious, especially when you go to conventions or when you're invited to a gaming group from which you don't know a lot. It's almost any time that you have a great time with even total strangers, because you focus on the game, you enjoy the people, you simply accept the people as a gamer. At least you don't dive into other strange things like politics or philosophy or any strange science. You simply focus on the game, you enjoy the game, you take the challenge of the game, you compete with the other gamers, and you have actually, under normal circumstances, a very positive gaming experience. So yes, gaming as a hobby is, or even as a profession or a professional task, is a very social event. I did some acting 10 years ago. I'm a motorbiker, so I think it is safe to say that these are or were my hobbies as well. And there the social component was not as strong as what I experienced during board gaming, card gaming, dice gaming, or even role-playing gaming. But one thing is for certain as well, at least for me, the social character of the board gaming or dicing or card gaming is different from the social event of role-playing games. And I'd like to say, from my personal experience at least, that board gaming and dicing and card gaming is more social than having role-playing games. Role-playing games are more about the expression of oneself in front of others, while board gaming is about gaming itself. At least this is what I experienced. Now about the second question, and this is actually the more interesting question for me and a very, very hard one to answer. It is a personal question, so I say kudos to anyone who is willing to answer to this question, because I think it is not very simple for anyone to accept that he or she was bullied around in the past. I was bullied around in the past, and this happened during my childhood because as a child I was not very sportive. As a child I took care or cared a lot more about nature and environment and the destruction of animals and rainforests and the ozone layer and whatever. And the other children in school simply did not understand me. So I was bullied around for being such a strange head, actually. And during my youth, in the next level of school, high school I think it is called in the United States and Canada. Here in Germany it is called the Gymnasium, what doesn't matter. There I became a stranger pretty soon as well, because I recognized role-playing games as a hobby. But, and this is very important, no matter if I look back into my childhood or into my youth, the bullying was not at first there. It was the consequence of me being strange. In the first place, being a stranger as a child interested in ecology, and in the youth I was a role-playing gamer, and thus I split from the other youths and was simply the nerd, the freak, whatever you would like to call me. Back then at least. But I don't think that it is unlikely for other people being having become gamers because they were bullied around. I mean, imagine you go to school or to your job, you are bullied around, people make jokes of you, and things might become even very stressful. And I think then gaming can be, and the gaming community can be a kind of a shelter. It provides you your personal comfort zone, and it allows you to simply turn around a switch and dive into a fictitious moment of challenge and competition and gaming experience. And so I think the psychology of gaming or the gaming community can be a relief to people being bullied around. So I think there is a linking between bullying and gaming, but you heard me what I told you about my past, and you heard me about the theory I have about other people. I think it is neither of them is the necessary requirement for the other one. So bullying can be the source for someone becoming a gamer, but someone being a gamer can be actually the source for being bullied around by other people. Okay, that being said, I hope you enjoyed my response. I'm looking forward to some more response here on the show, and what you, Rodney, are going to make of it on your next Table Talk episode next week. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye bye.